Hi, Patrick here at Cheetah Whale View. And it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, everybody, which means only one thing. It must be Library Day. And it is. Um, it is Library Day. Last week we were really thin. This week was a little bit better. A little bit better. And and I found a movie that I've been waiting to see pop up on the shelf for well over a year. I finally got it. Finally, it finally came through. And of course, if you think about it, it makes perfect sense that it would show up this week. Now, some of you guys already know what movie I'll be talking about here. It's going to be our centerpiece of the haul, the one movie that I was so happy to get. But I'm sure by now some of you are already going like, yeah, he finally got that movie he's been waiting for, and I did. But we have other stuff to talk about first. So let's get to it. So I'll do the Blu-rays first. We picked up three. I mean, there was actually it was weird because the way we looked, the way the movies were set in the library and the bookstore, you couldn't see anything. So I didn't think there was anything to be had. I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be another dead ass of the week, because the movies aren't here, but the thing is, the weather has not broken. In fact, even today, as I'm speaking to you guys, it is frozen. It was like 23 degrees when I went to the library. And it's supposed to be getting up to 50 by the end of the week, but it doesn't feel like it today. So, um, so very cold, very cold. All right, so I got three Blu-rays here. I do not believe I have any of these. I think I have one on DVD, so I think I upgraded it. I won't know that until I put it in my letterbox. But the first movie that I got is the remake of Dumbo. So a little Disney here for us to kick off the haul. I know I want to say I had the first Dumbo, but I don't think I have the remake. Next I have here is Pinocchio. Yeah, this is the original Pinocchio, not the Del Toro Pinocchio. This is the Disney one. So I don't think I have this on DVD on Blu-ray. I think I have it on DVD, but I don't think I have it on Blu-ray. And last but not least, I picked up an adventure movie, Deepwater Horizon, which again I think I do have on DVD, but I don't think I have on Blu-ray. I think I could be totally wrong on that, but for a quarter a piece. If not, if I do, well, I'll send it to somebody. All right, so that's the Blu-rays. So here are the DVDs. Got some flippers this week. Again this week, a lot of flippers have suddenly pop up or something that pop up. So that's an interesting thing to see. So a lot of these collections, a lot of these movies are coming from collections. They've been there for a while, a long time, because all these movies have been already been re-released with better technology as far as cases go. It tells you how old these movies are. So the first one I got is Risky Business with Tom Cruise and Rebecca De Mornay. So risky. Wow. Next up is a movie I've never seen before. I've never seen this one, and I wanted to, and I got Angel Eyes with Jennifer Lopez and Jim Caviezel of all people. This is one of Jim Caviezel's earliest roles, and this is Angel Eyes. I've always seen this. I've never watched it. I don't have I don't even know what it was about. Until I read the synopsis. But yeah, it's a really cool. It's a cool pill. It makes for a cool poster. Now I gotta admit, the next one here warms my heart. So tickled to have this. This is just so much fun. One of the funnest movies I saw at the theater. Saw it all the time on regular TV. I mean, it's a hoot. It's a joy. Um, Hated the second one. Did not like the second one too much, but I love this one here. Um, and that is the original Iron Eagle. that's a, that's taking you back right here. Louis Gossett Jr., Oscar winner Louis Gossett Jr., Jason Gedrick, uh, who should have had a much bigger career than what he had. He's a good actor. Don't know why it didn't happen for him. He's a good character actor now. Don't get me wrong, he's a good actor, and he has done a lot of things, including Backdraft. But yeah, but this is a fun ass movie. Started the franchise. Um, yeah, so super happy to see this. Didn't expect to see something like this out in the wild. So that's fun. Next, I got. Let's see. Next thing I got is, which I think it came out on public domain, which is why I'm seeing this like this packaging. That's a weird packaging. I don't even know what the quality of it is. I'm hoping that it's good. I didn't even know it was public domain, but I guess it has been for a while. But I picked it up anyway because I haven't seen it in a while, and I got a copy of Charade with Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn. This is a very fun movie, and it's a light comedy action, and it's very charming. But the cover and the back of it, and has another version of the movie right here. It just screams public domain publication. I looked at the on the back of it to see who put it out, and it's a company I've never even heard of, Madison. So I think this is a public domain release. If it is, I'll probably just turn it right around and give this away too. Um, yeah, I'll see what the other picture quality is though, but I'm not holding my breath on it. So good movie though. Good movie. All right. Next up, we have another fun flipper. One of the classic westerns ever made. Um, I mean, you talk about top 20 westerns. This movie's in just about every single person's top 20, and that is The Wild Bunch, directed by Sam Peckinpah. So, again, the flipper case right there. This is a very famous Western film. One of the most violent films ever made. It was cutting edge. It was the cutting edge was there. Wow. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about this. I do believe that this is one of the movies that led to the R rating. I could be wrong about that. The movies being, instead of general entrance, they started dividing the movies, into different rating systems. This movie could have been the one that started the rated R because this is a very violent film. I don't know. Someone can tell me. Of course, the stars in it are just amazing. William Holden, Ernest Borgnine, Robert Ryan, Edmund O'Neill, Warren Oates, Jamie Sanchez, and Ben Johnson. So, all right, a Wild Bunch. All right, a couple weeks ago, I caught a movie from this franchise, and I came back today and I found another one. Someone had dropped off yet another one of these movies. Super happy to get it. This is After Dark Horror Fest 3. And the movie that they're talking about is Autopsy. Autopsy. 8 films to die for. And this is the third annual one that they did. So this has been out there for a while. This came out in 2009. So Robert Patrick, of course, Robert Patrick. He's been just about everything, including Terminator 2. He just did a movie that we talked about for Dollar Tree Theater, Eloise. He was featured in that. So right here. All right, and the last movie is the one movie I've been looking for a solid over a year, hoping that it would come in. Never seen it. Didn't think it was going to do so. Didn't know what would happen. Of course, now the weekend came. Scream 6 has been released to generally good acclaim. Everybody's happy. Everybody's getting psyched up for Scream 7 and what have you, etc., etc., etc. Little Willy Wonka for you. So the movie that I got that finally came through the library that I was so happy to see. Yes, boys and girls, I got a copy of the first Scream. That's right. This is the collector's edition DVD that Dimension put out. So this is the very first one, which means I could go down and do like a series. Like look at the series, do some rankings. Stuff that you guys haven't done before. I don't know why nobody's done it. I mean, Scream's out there. We should talk about Scream a little bit more. I got Scream. I don't know when I'm gonna do it because I'm so overwhelmed with how everybody else has already done it. So, but we will get to it, and we'll probably end up doing it on the Midnight Society. Tell you the truth, it's time for a deep dive. We have not really done a deep dive of more than three of any more of a series, other than the first two American Ninjas. We did Friday the 13th and the first two Ninja movies. So we might do the Scream sooner than later. Just saying. So I got that. That's my centerpiece for today. Wow. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. And drop a comment down below. Hit the notification bell to let you know whenever I do something fun like this. I do Tuesdays. Every Tuesday is Library Hall Day. If there's stuff to be if there's stuff to be had. Next week is bag sale. Bag sales next week. So crossing our fingers that the library will actually put some movies out, because that's one thing they did not do this week, as you noticed. They did not release anything themselves. No library movies. So it's getting a little thin again as far as that goes. So we'll have to rely on public donations. That's not a good thing to do. But once in a while, they turn around and drop a load like that we had today, and makes it all worthwhile. So that whole stack there was only $2.50. So not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. All right. Well, that's it for me. We will talk at you soon. Be safe, and we'll see you next Tuesday for Library Day. Peace. Hey, Cheetah.